If you had $537,000 saved for retirement, would you risk it all just because Wall Street says everything's fine? That's exactly what Ken and Mary Simmons from Scottsdale, Arizona asked themselves. They spent decades building their nest egg. Ken was an aerospace engineer. Mary taught special ed. And last year, they made a bold move, something they never thought they'd do. But before I tell you what they did, let's talk about why. Because the markets right now, they're acting like nothing's wrong. But under the surface, it's a ticking time bomb. Just this week, Bloomberg warned that bond market signals are flashing recession again, and bank exposure to commercial real estate is worse than pre-2008 levels. Yet the S&P keeps climbing. Why? Because Wall Street wants you to stay in. They want your retirement tied up in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, assets they control. Meanwhile, retirees are getting crushed by inflation, taxes, and now rising default risks. President Trump recently said it best. We are on the verge of another financial reckoning. And he's not alone. Big names like Ray Dalio, Michael Burry, and even Warren Buffett are shifting massive portions of their portfolios away from traditional assets into something more real. Ken and Mary, they took $212,000 from their IRA and rolled it into a gold IRA. Why? Because they didn't want to wait until a bank freeze or market crash to protect their money. They wanted control, security, legacy. And you know what? That story didn't start with some high-pressure sales call. It started with one simple step. They got a free gold IRA guide and booked a no-obligation call to see if it made sense for them. No gimmicks, no free silver bait, just education. Look, if you're a retiree with over $100,000 in an IRA or 401k, and you're watching this, it means you've worked hard. You've sacrificed. You've planned. But now, it's time to protect what you've built, not gamble it on a market that's more illusion than reality. A gold IRA isn't for everyone, but it might be exactly what gives you peace of mind. So take the same first step Ken and Mary did. Click the link. Get your free gold IRA guide. Book your education first call and decide for yourself. Because while markets might ignore risk, you shouldn't. You've earned this security. Now go protect it. For you, your family, and the legacy you'll leave behind.